What it do, Israelite family, 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 family. Brother Judah Israel one more time, y'all. I got a couple of words I want to share with y'all. And I'm going to call this here, in Yah's timing, serve Israel or else. In Yah's timing, serve Israel or else. Let me make it absolutely clear. I do not incite riots or seditions. This is for educational purposes only. So family, that's what it says in the book of Isaiah, basically. Isaiah chapter 60, verse 12. All those kingdoms and nations that will not serve Israel will be utterly wasted. Those kingdoms will be, utterly slaughtered. This is scripture. So I was just reminiscing about what I read, and thinking about, this is what's on our Father's mind. Because the word of Yah, it is written. All the word of Yah is what he has told his prophets and apostles to write. Okay, and priest. So I was just thinking, there's going to come a time when that's going to be the law of the land, but not in Esau's kingdom. Okay, and so here's a scenario. Last year sometime, I asked my boss and the HR lady if I could have a raise. And they asked me how much. I said, well, about $4 or $5 more per hour. And my boss, he nodded. He said, well, okay. I said, okay, thanks, Mike. So I finished up working that day, went home, and I was thinking about it that evening. What did he decide on, the $4 an hour or the $5 an hour? So that next morning I went to his office and I asked him, what did you decide on? And he said, well, he basically told me that, well, we're not going to give you that much. We do a little something around here in January. You'll be expecting a little something then, but not that much what you're asking for. I said, okay, that's fine. And I walked out of his office. And for the next 2 weeks, I could tell that him and the HR lady was, when they look at me, I could see that they was intimidated, thinking that I was angry because I was turned down for the raise. So I don't like people being afraid of me. I'm 6'2", and I weigh like 230, and they're, smaller than I am. So I don't like people being afraid of me. So I can see the fear in them. So I went to her office first, and then I told her, I said, just want you to know that you guys don't know me, as far as I haven't been here a year yet, so you don't really know what type of individual I am. I said, but I'm here to ease your mind. I said, just because I was turned down about a raise that I asked for the other day, I want you to know that I'm not the type of person to hold grudges. It is fine. I knew before I asked, either you guys are going to say yes or no. You said no, so I moved on already. So I just want you to know, you don't have anything to worry about as far as me trying to retaliate or being angry. I'm not that kind of person. And she said, oh, thank you so much. Thank you for sharing that with me. And I gave her a fist pump and boom, walked out of her office, and her office was next door to my boss's office, and I went in his office and basically said the same thing to him. And I told him that I knew that either you guys were going to say yes or no, so I was prepared for either answer, yes or no. I want you to know, boss, not the type of person to hold grudges just because I was turned down for the raise. I've moved on. I don't be tripping on stuff like that. I do not hold grudges, so please understand. He said, oh, thank you so much. I'm glad you're sharing this with me. And he said, well, I've seen you work overtime before with the shipping and receiving. He said, well, I just want you to know that that gives you good standing with the company. So keep up the good work. I said, okay, anytime you guys need me, just let me know. He said, thanks a lot. And I walked out of his office after I gave him a fist bump. So, and then I spoke to a family member of mine not long afterwards, and I told her, I was like, I didn't get angry because I'm thinking like, in Jacob's kingdom, when our Messiah is here, I was thinking like, if our Messiah and our Father allow them to be in Jacob's kingdom, when our Messiah is reigning and ruling in the midst of us, if they are allowed to be in that kingdom, they may be working for me. See, it ain't gonna happen in this Gentile Edomite-led kingdom. But, there's gonna be a time to come in Jacob's kingdom where that will be the law of the land. Serve Israel or else. So I was like, because Yah is gonna flip the script. And the way things are now will be totally different in Jacob's kingdom, in Jacob's reign. We are serving now the Gentiles and the Edomites, and the Gentiles and the nations will be serving us in Jacob's kingdom. But as far as Edom, they won't be there. And that can be found in the book of Ezekiel, where it says, not verbatim, but it says that Yah is going to use Israel to as far as his anger, he's going to use Israel to handle the Edomites. I don't know the scripture by heart, but I need to learn it, But my car is like way over there, and my Bible is one of my Bibles is in my car. But anyway, that's what it's coming to, family. We're not there now. And people who may not be very versed in the word might be wondering, like, hey, brother, Judah, Israel, when is all this going to be? When is all this going to come about? Well, our Messiah was talking to his disciples on the Mount of Olives. And they were curious and asking some of the same questions. And he told them, and this could be found in the book of Matthew chapter 24, verse 36. At that day and hour, no man knows, not even the angels. He says only the Father. But if you go to the book of Mark chapter 13, it actually says that not even the Son knows. No man knows. The angels don't know. Not even the Son knows, but only the Father. So only the Father knows exactly when he will send our Messiah back to take control of this earth, this place. Okay, but he did give us signs and stuff. Said there will be wars and rumors of wars and pestilences, which is diseases, food shortages, kingdom against kingdom, and waves roaring, men's hearts failing them for fear, and a whole lot of things will be coming up on the earth. Distress of nations and things of that nature. And even actually in the Apocrypha, which used to be a part of the regular Holy Bible, says that there will be a lot of protesting going on in the streets and stuff. And as I think, as far as like Ukraine, what they're going through with Russia, President Trump, he actually stopped all military aid to Ukraine. He stopped the aid that they was getting from this country. So it's like dire straits for them right now. But Yah is in control. I heard one of my brothers say, y'all got Trump working for us now. It seems like it, because what a lot of the world don't know, and what a lot of the world does know, but just not talking about it, is that, a lot of Ukrainians passing themselves off as being Jews over there in Israel. See, Yah sees everything, and he uses nations to chastise other nations who he has judgments against. That's how he does it. That's how he took Israel down. That's how he took us down. He used all the nations in the world to come against us. And that's how we got brought down. But it was his judgment against our people. And it has lasted quite a while. Quite a while. See, because our Father is eternal. And his judgments can be for a long time. And so he does have judgment against the nations of the world because of what they have done to his chosen people. We all know that. But I was just thinking about, what the scripture says in Isaiah chapter 60, verse 12. Those who will not serve Israel shall be utterly wasted. Those nations and those kingdoms shall be destroyed. Now I went back to the whip, y'all. And that scripture that I couldn't quote verbatim, it was Ezekiel chapter 25, verses 12 to 14. And it says here, "Thus saith the Adonai Elohim against the house of Judah, by taking vengeance, and hath greatly offended, and revenged himself upon them. Therefore thus saith the Adonai Elohim, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom, and will cut off man and beast from it, and I will make it desolate from Teman, and they of Dedan shall fall by the sword. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel. And they shall do in Edom according to mine anger, and according to my fury. And they shall know my vengeance, saith the Adonai Elohim." See, this is how Yah operates. Understand, family, that he gave, when he created Adam and Eve and gave them dominion in the earth. So he was giving dominion in the earth to mankind. This earth that he created, it belongs to him, but he created it for humans, mankind. Okay, so in order to have dominion in this earth, you have to be a human being. So you have to be a human being, man and woman. Okay, so when man and woman fell and, being deceived by Satan, disguised himself as the serpent. Okay, so when mankind fell, Yah, with all power, all knowledge, all knowing all things, in order for him to redeem mankind, he couldn't do it as a spirit that he is. See? He had to send a man into the realm of the earth who had a body to redeem mankind who had failed. And this is what our Messiah, Yahushua HaMashiach, did. Our Father created a body for him so he could take on, a body with flesh and blood and experience what regular people experience in order to redeem us from the fall and take the throne back from Satan, the keys of hell and death back from Satan. The Father had to send our Messiah to redeem us from the fall that Adam and Eve caused, being deceived by Satan. Okay, so I'm just saying all that to say, when Yah has judgments on a nation, just like I just said, he used the nations of the world to bring down his people, Israel. Other men brought us down. Other men and women together brought the nation of Israel down. All the nations. So Yah has judgment against Edom. He's going to use Israel to exact his vengeance and his anger against them in his timing. Yah has vengeance against these nations. But at some point, he's going to send our Messiah back to handle the nations. But he's going to use Israel to handle Edom, according to scriptures in the book of Ezekiel chapter 25, verse 14. So, and it says here in the book of Isaiah chapter 60, verse 12, family, and it says here, for the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish, yea, those nations shall be utterly wasted. For the nation and kingdom that will not serve thee shall perish, yea, those nations shall be utterly wasted. So there's coming a point in time where it will be the law of the land to serve Israel or else. That's right. In order to live in Jacob's kingdom with our Messiah in the midst of us, the nations will have to serve Israel or else. Okay, family, I got to go run some errands on this first day of the week. So until next time, may Yah bless you and your families. One love and shalom.